Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Be a Banshee, how the Lakers cultivated a winning spirit. Jordan Goodwin had done everything right by losing more than 20 pounds, dropping more than 10% of body fat, sleeping better, eating right and putting basketball ahead of all the trappings the NBA can offer. He joined the Lakers in training camp on a non-guaranteed deal, a hamstring injury costing him a chance to earn a spot on the roster. He'd bounced from Washington to Phoenix to Memphis in the early stages of his NBA career, but was now without consistent work. The Lakers had hopes for him, that he could be the kind of player critical to the culture J.J. Redick and his coaching staff wanted to emulate by doing all the little things, by putting the team first and by making life hell for the other team whenever he took the court with his relentless effort. Goodwin recovered from a hamstring injury while with the Lakers' G League team and waited for his chance to get back into the NBA. On February 7, he signed a two-way contract, making him eligible for the main roster. And then he got the formal assignment. Be a Banshee, Redick said. A Banshee? Goodwin wasn't sure if he should be offended or feel complimented. I had to look it up after he told me, Goodwin said. After one game, Redick was convinced that he'd found one, gushing as he described a possession Goodwin won for the Lakers by giving multiple efforts on the offensive glass. That play embodies who he is, Redick said. And then he's ripping his mask off and throwing it on the sideline twice. I mean, he's a Banshee. He's a Banshee, that's why we like him. Months later, as Redick walked toward his car parked near the loading dock at Crypto.com Arena, he thought about the things it would take for his team to advance out of the first round of the playoffs. The Lakers had just beaten Minnesota 94-85 in Game 2 by winning loose balls, taking charges, fighting through screens and literally, in the case of Rui Hachimura, leaving blood on the court and in the hallways outside the team locker room. It was the fewest points the Lakers had scored in a playoff win since 1991, a real celebration of the Banshee stuff the coaches had been preaching for months. It's the only way we're going to win, he told the Times. Banshee had become shorthand around the Lakers in Redick's first season for the kind of attitude he wanted his team to have. It's the name of the group chat Redick has with assistants Greg St. Jean, Bo Levesque, Ty Abbott and video coordinator Michael Wexler. It was something St. Jean and Wexler used with their Phoenix co-workers as a catch-all scouting term for the type of player all coaches love, the kind who don't care about anything other than winning and understanding the ugly stuff you have to do on the court to get that done. The Lakers began the season by successfully getting Max Christie to fully buy into the role. When Christie struggled early in the season, he was the first player to publicly get the Be a Banshee instructions. Redick has used the term to describe the Lakers' video coordinators, to rave about Portland's Toumani Camara's defense and the impact of Jared Vanderbilt's return from injury. And in speaking to his team, he brought visual aids. In Gaelic lore, a Banshee is a female spirit whose scream warns of impending death. In the Halo video games, it's a combat aircraft. In the Avatar universe, it's a type of mountain dragon. In Star Wars, it's kind of a flying scorpion. After using the term in news conferences, meetings, and conversations around the Lakers facility all season, Redick and the coaches finally decided to define to the team in a meeting. Jersey from Kobe Bryant's Lakers debut sells for $7 million. The jersey was photo-matched to 7 games from his 1996-97 rookie season, including his October 16 preseason debut and November 3 regular season debut in 1996, as well as his NBA Media Day. At $7 million, the item is the fourth most expensive game-worn sports jersey behind Babe Ruth's Called Shot jersey, $24 million, Michael Jordan's 1998 NBA Finals jersey, $10.1 million, and Diego Maradona's Argentina shirt from the 1986 World Cup, $9.3 million. Debut games are truly one-of-a-kind moments in an athlete's career, Bram Wachter, Sotheby's head of modern collectibles, said in a statement to ESPN. they mark the nascency of an extraordinary journey, and for iconic athletes like Kobe Bryant, these milestones hold even more significance as they represent a singular moment in time that can never be replicated. The sale was a record for a Bryant collectible, surpassing the $5.85 million paid for his signed, game-worn 2007 to 2008 MVP season jersey. Bryant, a five-time NBA champion, died at age 41 in a January 2020 helicopter crash that also killed his daughter Gianna and 7 others. All-Star guard calls out Lakers LeBron James for old man move. Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James has seen and been through it all in the NBA. James is in his 22nd season in the NBA, and no matter what happens this season, he will likely enter his 23rd season next season. If that happens, James will enter his age 41 season after completing his age 40 season. James has been doing this for a long time, and it is safe to say that he has officially reached old man status in the NBA. The age of 40 is a significant number in professional sports, and it is clear that James is showing his age, especially around the younger players in the NBA. NBA All-Star and Pacers guard Tyrese Halliburton shared a story of how James was showing his age well before the 2024-25 season. "I'm kind of seeing how the age groups differentiate," said Halliburton. "We were calling LeBron James, Bron and KD, Kevin Durant, the UNC. Bron does some old head s*** now. We're sitting in the training room, he'll have his iPad on his chest, watching The Sopranos, no headphones on, and full volume. I walk in the training room, and nobody is saying anything to him. So I tap and tell him, 'You're literally the Beats guy. Why don't you have no headphones on?'" James has occasionally shown signs of his age on the floor, but it's even more apparent off of it. Still, at 40 years old, he's remained a highly productive player, and assuming he stays healthy, there's a real chance he could extend his career for another 2 to 3 seasons. At this stage, it all comes down to how much more his body can handle, and whether he's willing to endure another grueling 82-game schedule and potential playoff run. Injuries have certainly taken a toll on James' career, particularly during his time with the Lakers. He's dealt with everything from groin strains to lingering ankle and foot problems, clear signs of wear and tear over a long career. Still, James has consistently shown his resilience. More often than not, he's played through pain and managed to perform at an elite level, regardless of the circumstances. At the end of the day, no one takes care of their body better than James, and he's proven that by playing 22 years in the league. And you, fan? What do you think about Tyrese Halliburton's situation? Write to us in the comments.